I think I'm pretty good at just creating what I see or think. Maybe my creativity, making colors, matching what a color is to what the color I want, and maybe just making things look how I want, having an idea, drawing it out, making it look like that. I like fondant, I like sculpting it. I mean, it's not necessarily the cake, but the fondant, I like sculpting. You can roll it out, you can do whatever, you can paint on it, there's just so much that you can do with it. I really like using it. You can roll it out, coat the cake, and make it look really clean. You can make ribbons, you can make little tiny animals, you can make people, you can make just all kinds of things, all kinds of decorations for your cake or whatever. I would ideally like to work as a cake decorator for a really big elite company, really fancy stuff. I like fancy, tedious, just really nice looking things. I actually always thought about baking and pastry, but I never really thought that I could do it as a career. 5 years ago, I was graduating high school, and I actually thought I wanted to be a personal trainer. I like working out and I like muscles, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. But when you're graduating high school, they want you to go get a 4-year degree. So I was like, all right, I'll go. I'll be a nurse because that's what's in demand. And I like medical stuff, I do. And so I was like, yeah, that's what I'll do. It didn't, you're doing gen ed, so doesn't really take an effect. You're just kind of doing the same things that you were doing in high school. So I did that, and then I was like, I do have a talent for art. I always liked it when I was in high school, and it's just something that's always been in my life, probably from my parents and just growing up. It's just always been in my life. And I do realize that I had a talent. I didn't think I was, the next big artist, but I thought, okay, maybe I should do that as a career. So I studied fine arts. And while studying fine arts, I got bored. I liked it, but the school I don't think was necessarily a good art school. And it was a lot of repetition. I just got bored. And while talking with another girl I went to school with, she actually talked about AI and the program. I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect for me because I am a sweets fanatic. That's the only thing that I actually like cooking. Otherwise, I'll just eat raw food. I only like cooking sweets because that's what I really, really like to eat. When you break it down, I like being physical and I do like art. I like cooking because it's very physical. You're on your feet, you're working. I could never sit down at a job. I could never do that. I could never work on a computer. I like doing stuff, I like constructing stuff, and I think that was just like the perfect thing for me. I was just like a dream come true finding it out. Like I was like, this is so perfect for me because I am creative and I love making things. I love creating things. And so it was just perfect for me. Being on my feet, active. Today we're doing an anniversary cake, 50th, I believe. So it's gonna be kind of like white on white. And I guess like 50 years ago, like from what our teacher was telling us, like 50 years ago, what their cakes is kind of what we're trying to mimic, because sometimes customers will say, hey, it's our 50th anniversary, can you please mimic our actual wedding cake from 50 years ago? So it's kind of like mimicking the style. So today, that's what we're doing. Well, we already baked off our cakes a couple weeks ago, so today we're just like mixing up the icing and just laying some icing and doing a lot of piping. I think that it just makes me more excited about the future. When you're studying something that you're not really sure about, you can get depressed, you don't have as much drive for your future, and I think coming here and going to school here just like further shows me like, yes, this is what I want to do, no questions asked, this is what I want to do, and I'm really excited about when I'm done and going to work. Actually, what I love about it is you're using your artistic ability, you're creating something, but then it's perishable. Like you make it and then it gets eaten, and it's, it doesn't last forever. That's what I really like. When I was studying fine arts, oh, you're, painting a painting. Well, then, your parents hanging on the wall and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, I hate it, I don't want to look anymore, and I take it off the wall because I just don't. I like making it, and I do get a sense of pride, but I don't want to look at it forever. Well, it's just kind of refreshing, like you did it, it's over with, and now let's start on something new and don't look back because you'll drive yourself crazy. From what I've heard, talking to teachers and stuff, like what do? I don't have a family, I'm not married, I can move anywhere, I don't have a house. So I'm thinking I want to move maybe to a different state, work in a bakery for a while, just see where that takes me. If I like it, I'll stay there. If I don't, I'll eventually find something that I really like. It is business because, you do really good work and that's better business. People see that, oh, they want you to do this. And you're making money, it's your job, it's your career. Lifestyle, again, I could never sit down. I like being active, it makes me feel good, it makes me more happy to be creative and making things. And then as an art, I can express my creativity and that kind of accomplishment with my artwork. I can do something, okay, I feel better. It's kind of I don't know how to explain it other than if you don't express yourself artistically sometimes, you can become unhappy. So to be able to express yourself artistically, that falls into that you're doing your art and that's part of your lifestyle that's helping to make you happy.
That's a wrap.